I'm going to piss some people off today. Why not? It's a Monday morning, isn't it? So, why not? Why not just piss a few people off? Of course. So, I feel a bit embarrassed, if I'm being honest with you. And it's not all your fault, right? It's not, honestly. It's my fault. So, on this channel, I do things like I expose family vloggers and I try to raise awareness for child exploitation and just using your kids and exposing them to dangers online. The topic of today is going to be dangers online, right? Which does not just apply to family vloggers. Everyone needs to be aware of dangers online, and everyone needs to apply it to their own lives and to their own kids and to themselves. These things are just not just dangerous to children, they're dangerous to people in general, and people need to be aware. So that's why I raise awareness. I do a lot of family vlogging, mainly the Inghams, as you know, a few other families. But every now and again, I throw in a bit of a curveball and I put, a proper awareness-making video out, such as the one I did the other day. Some of you may have watched it, although most of you didn't. Sorry. It was this one here. The teacher generated AI videos of his students. He took those students' pictures directly off social media and used them for his own gain, whatever that gain was. He did it, right? So that was the story. Right, but there was a warning behind that and a conversation to be had, because you need to know and be aware that these technologies exist and that they can be used against your kids, not family vlogging kids, but your kids. If your kids are not protected on social media, if they don't have a private account, if they're public and their pictures are all over the internet, that's a huge danger and needs to be rectified ASAP. Now, even if a child has a private account, it's not always a guarantee that they're 100% safe. The only way of making them 100% safe is to not post them in the first place. Don't post your kids on social media at all, right? And some people will think, oh, well, that's a bit far, it's a bit extreme, but trust me, it's the only way to ensure that they do not end up on some sicko's computer being generated into AI video depictions of, So that is what I wanted everybody to hear, but not many people did hear it because nobody watched it. Now, I've said a few times now, nobody watched my video, and it sounds like I'm complaining and sounds like I'm entitled, and a lot of you will probably unsubscribe, as one person did unsubscribe, which blew my mind. I'm not gonna lie. You raise awareness about a certain subject and the unsubscribe. I don't know the logic behind that. I genuinely don't. Don't be aware then if it's too much, too in depth and too deep. If you want to live under a cloud of, just, I need people to be aware to protect the kids. Maybe I'm not the advocate that people need. Maybe people just want entertaining. They want to be taking the piss out of Chris and Sarah, which is fair enough. I do believe that they deserve to have the piss taken out of them because of the various indiscretions. Chris obviously has been a little bit naughty over the years, and he needs to be held to account, which he's still not being held to account. it would be very nice of him if he would just either own up to it, acknowledge it, talk about it, put his point of view across, is something out there. Apologize. Don't even have to do it publicly. Apologize to the girls concerned. That would be a start, wouldn't it? But no, he won't do that because he's too afraid and he's too much of a wimp to do that. On the other hand, I'm going to sit here and complain about people not watching my videos, which is not very... Yeah, it's a bit sad. Let's be honest, it's very sad. But I'm a bit embarrassed because of the lack of views. 185 views in total. 185 views. Over 2,000 people watch the Inghams daily on my channel. But I'm trying to educate people on how to stay safe themselves, to make sure that they are safe and their kids are safe, because not everything is unsafe just for family vloggers. There's a lot of things that need to be addressed for in your own lives, so that you can keep your own kids safe, stop posting your kids on social media, or just I'll give you a for example, okay, which is a very... some people don't realize it, but they think that just because for example, a Facebook account is private, right? Everything's privated. Only friends and family can view your Facebook page and the kids that you've posted, right? But however, within those friends, you might have like 100 friends, for example, and within those friends you have people who you have accumulated over the years. You thought you trusted them at the time, or you think you still trust them, or there's people that you once knew that you don't know now, people that you went to school with, you class as friends and they're nice, but 20 years later you don't know what type of person that is now. And they, because you've allowed them into your inner circle, they can then view anything on your account, but you don't know what type of people these are. Just because you knew them once does not necessarily mean that they are the type of person that you need to have viewing all your content. It's very dangerous. So the safest way is just never to post your kids. And to be honest, I don't think there's any reason, that there isn't a legitimate reason why you need to post your kids on social media. If you need to share the pictures with your family, people who you can't see every day, or people who don't see you every day, you can always DM them or email them, or send private messages with pictures that they, but there's no reason really to have to share your pictures of your children with other people, random people, strangers. It's just no. Anyway, yes, that was my point. I wanted to have a discussion because of the lack of views on the awareness video. I felt I needed to talk about it again and just go over the points that anybody might have missed, and make sure that everybody is being safe and that you are all happy and everything else. So please give this video a thumbs up if you dare, comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, take care and bye bye.